Good morning. Well, I don't know if it's morning for you, but it's morning for me when I'm recording this, so good morning. Okay, I am going to show you some simple MyFitnessPal tips and tricks to make tracking so much easier. Okay, so here we go. So first thing, when you open up MyFitnessPal and we're just getting started, you want to set your calories and your macros to be customized to you. MyFitnessPal will do it on its own, asking you some questions and setting some goals for you, but we know that we are taking a more customized approach, so we want to set your calories and your macros ourselves. So to do that, we're going to go to More, Goals, click on Calories, and then right here is where we can adjust them. So you can see I have mine set, and then you can adjust your carb, protein, and fat goals. If you have the premium version, you can do it in grams, which does allow you to fine tune it a little bit more. I personally don't have the premium version and I am still successful with it. I have my percentage goals set to 40, 30, 30, which isn't exactly what my macro goals are, but it's close enough. My macro goals are actually 200 carbs, 155 protein, and 65 grams of fat. So it doesn't reflect exactly what MyFitnessPal shows, but I personally know what they are. So I work towards those goals, knowing that MyFitnessPal won't show that I hit them 100%, but I know that I did. So once you've got your calorie and your macro goals all set, it's time to start tracking. So we're going to come to our diary. Oh, before we do that, I want to show you how you can customize your tracking a little bit more. MyFitnessPal only gives you breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks, but you can customize your tracking a little bit more by going here into Settings, Diary Settings, Customize Meal Names. Here you can add and change the names for your meals, so you can customize it to breakfast, snacks, lunch, dinner. You can do morning snack, afternoon snack, whatever really works for you, however many meals you want. It just makes tracking a lot more easier to organize and to see what you're really having and the order that you're eating your food in. So we've got that set. Now it's time to start tracking. Okay, we're going to come to our diary. The cool thing about MyFitnessPal is that the more you use it, the more it gets to know you. So if you're a creature of habit and you eat similar foods for meals each day like I do, you can go right here and it says add yesterday's breakfast. Just swipe right. So I'm going to swipe that. And that's exactly what I'm going to have for breakfast. And I know that. So boom, my tracking there is done. Another thing that you can do, you can add meals. So if you have a similar meal all the time that's maybe not the same thing you had yesterday, but it's something you have commonly, you can save different recipes and meals like I do with my post-workout protein shake right here. Boom, add it in, all done. And it puts all of the ingredients right in there. And if you add that in, you're like, oh, but I actually didn't have my oatmeal in my shake this time. You can just boom right there, delete it, and it's gone. Perfect. Okay, another little trick right here. You can click add food. Whoops, not what I wanted to do. You can copy your meals from a specific date. So let's say I'm going to eat lunch and I'm not having what I had yesterday, but I am having what I had on Friday. We're going to click that right there. Boom, there it is. You can copy to or copy from. It works the same way. It's really great. Okay, and then I also want to show you how you can scan your foods. This is something that I recommend doing as much as you can, and you'd be surprised with what kinds of foods you can scan. You can even scan your fruits and veggies on that little sticker that they have on them. So let's say we're going to add our food here. Click this little scanner button up at the top. Right there. Boom. It tracks it all. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and then I also want to show you how you can add a recipe. So we're going to come right here. We are going to, oh, not right there. We're going to add our food. We're going to come to recipes, but we're actually going to create a recipe. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that first. So come back here into my meals, recipes, and foods. We're going to create a recipe. Let's pretend you can add your ingredients from the web if you get your recipe off of a website, or you can manually enter them. We're going to do that right now. Let's pretend that for dinner, I am making myself some tacos, some chicken tacos. That sounds yummy. And I'm serving it for my family. There's going to be 4 people. You can type your ingredients and it will find them as best as it can. So I'm using corn tortillas, chicken, pico de gallo. I have no idea how to spell that. Avocado, lettuce, and okay, that's pretty much all I put on my tacos. So we're going to go there and it's going to match up the ingredients, ask me if they look right. I can adjust them if I need to. Let's see, but those look good to me. So we're going to go there. Yes. And see here, it takes the ingredients, it takes the recipe, and it calculates out on its own what the nutrition facts are for each serving. So you can save that as a recipe. Oops. And then coming back into your diary when it's time to track, you can add it right here, go to your recipes, chicken tacos, save it, log it, boom, you're done. Now, trick with MyFitnessPal. Let's say you're coming up to the end of your day, you haven't quite hit your goals yet, but you're not totally sure where you're at and you didn't pre-track. If you flip your phone into landscape mode and scroll down to the bottom, you can see right here where it shows you your total macronutrient intake, your goals for the day, and then what you have remaining so you know what to hit. This day was just a pretend day of tracking. That's why my calories and my macros are so off. Normally it's not like that, but this is just for an educational purpose so you can see how you can know what nutrients you have available, and then you can add foods, tweak portion sizes for your snack, for your last meal as needed. Another great thing that you can do, we mentioned pre-tracking. If you pre-track your food, get everything all set, flip it, then see how many nutrients you have left. If you find that you're over or under, you can then go back into your diary, tweak things, tweak your portion sizes until they match, so it gives you a more concrete plan to hit your goals throughout the day. That's a lot of information. If you have any tips and tricks that I didn't mention, share them with me because I'd love to pass them on to everyone else so we can all get better. Okay, thanks guys.